Thank you, Mr. Chair, and it's a great pleasure for me to introduce Mr. Michael Markus. I'm going to follow up on how we left the last panel one talking about some of the innovative things that are going on in Southern California. Mike's a friend. He's been a mentor to me. He is, as you know, it's the 14th year as the general manager of the Orange County Water District, which manages the Orange County groundwater basin, supplying water to over 2.5 million residents in Orange County, much of it also in my district. And about 13 years ago, just to kind of fill you in, Mike oversaw a partnership between the Water District, which he is the general manager, and also the Sanitation District to design and construct the groundwater replenishment system, which is a locally controlled source of water. Today it houses the world's, not just the world's largest water reuse plant, currently producing in excess of 100 million gallons a day, going up to 130 million hopefully this year. And Mike is just well known throughout the country. He serves on many boards of directors, Water Research Foundation, National Water Research Institute, American Water Works Association, California section of the Water Reuse Association. Mike Markus, you are a great leader. Welcome to our committee.
Well, thank you very much, Congressman, for the very generous introduction. I think you just gave my testimony, but I'll testify nonetheless. Good afternoon, Chairman Huffman, Ranking Member Benson, members of the subcommittee. On behalf of the Orange County Water District's Board of Directors, we thank you for the opportunity to testify today. Orange County, California is a semi-arid region that receives about 13 inches of annual rainfall. OCWD manages a groundwater basin that provides 77% of the water supply for nearly 2.5 million people. This requires OCWD to use a portfolio approach that doesn't rely too heavily on any single source of water to provide a reliable and secure water supply. OCWD has successfully leveraged federal water infrastructure assistance to support this approach, which includes operating the world's largest and most advanced water recycling facility, the Groundwater Replenishment System, or GWRS, capturing and storing stormwater flows to increase supply, and considering supplemental supply through ocean desalination. OCWD has proven that it has used and leveraged federal support to develop water supplies that are resilient to climate change impacts and unreliable precipitation patterns. Congress should consider providing robust federal support for a portfolio of Western water supply programs. Any water infrastructure policy should include water recycling. Water recycling delivers a locally developed and reliable water supply that reduces demands on imported water from Northern California and the Colorado River. In 2008, OCWD began operating the 70 million gallon per day groundwater replenishment system with its partner agency, the Orange County Sanitation District. The project was expanded to 100 million gallons per day in 2015 and is currently undergoing a final expansion that will provide 130 million gallons per day by early 2023, which is enough water for 1 million people. GWRS was possible because of a $20 million grant under Title 16, $440 million from US EPA's State Revolving Fund Loan Program, and a $135 million WIFIA loan. The benefits from this federal support is it gives a blueprint for advanced water recycling that can be duplicated throughout the country. It creates a new water supply, lessens reliance on imported water, reduces the cost of water, and provides a resilient and reliable supply of water. Storage. We believe that increased capture and storage of stormwater flows must be a drought response option. OCWD and Dr. Marty Ralph of the Scripps School of Oceanography at UC San Diego are working on predictive tools that the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers can rely upon to store stormwater at dams without jeopardizing public safety, a method known as Forecast-Informed Reservoir Operations, or FIRO, which has been successfully implemented at Lake Mendocino in Northern California. FIRO allows dam operators to be more precise in predicting the impacts of wintertime storms to prevent the unnecessary release and wasting of water supplies. Chairman Huffman's Future Act enhances FURO use and benefits. It directs the Corps to update water control manuals using improved forecasting tools. OCWD has also entered into a landmark agreement with the Corps to increase stormwater capture behind Prado Dam to augment its local water supply. Desalination. Desalination of coastal and inland water can help mitigate drought conditions. We see the investment benefits in San Diego and in Israel. Our board of directors is currently exploring and evaluating a seawater desalination project in Huntington Beach. As the city of Carlsbad desalination plant successfully illustrates, solutions can be developed to protect ratepayers and the environment. Desalination project funding, assistance, and investment in research and technology to help address the concerns are vital. Representative Levin's desalination legislation that has been incorporated into the Future Act addresses this, and we support its provisions. Infrastructure project assistance. We urge that the water infrastructure assistance should provide assistance to projects that deliver cost-effective and value-driven benefits on a regional basis that address the water needs for the greatest amount of people. Today, as in many areas in California, are suffering from water shortages. OCWD's service area is in a much better condition due, in large part, to our participation in available federal programs. We look forward to working with you as the next generation of federal Western water supply policies are developed. I would also like to extend an invitation to the subcommittee to visit OCWD and learn how we continue to advance the technology and science of innovative water supply solutions. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Markus.